Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we have a little bit of a different video. We're not gonna be working on my 240, but we're gonna be working on my daily, which I might regret this later on. Not sure if I will, but I've been wanting this car to be a little bit louder since I did the downpipe. Even with the downpipe, the car still sounds stock because it has a resonator and the stock 2 mufflers. So the car is fairly quiet, and even though I do not want the car to be loud, but I want it to be slightly louder. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be cutting off the mufflers and putting on a vibrant resonator on both sides. But I have an old vibrant resonator that I had on my 240 for a couple of years, and I took it off, and it's been sitting in my backyard for the past year. So last night I was in the shower. I was like, you know what if I just put a resonator on each tip? If you guys know about these cars, they have a muffler on each side. So it has a muffler here, and it has a muffler on the other side, and a resonator somewhere down there. So I went ahead, so I was like, what if I put a resonator on each side instead of having a straight pipe, and it should quiet down a significant amount? Because my 240, when I had the VQ, I ran that vibrant resonator and it quieted down enough, and I feel that, and I was thinking that it's gonna quiet down enough. So I said, fuck it, let me go ahead and just send it and see how it sounds. I want to make it, if I don't like it, I can just weld it back on. So I'm gonna do one side at a time. Since I only have one resonator, I'm gonna be doing one today, and if I like it, I'm gonna be doing the other one tomorrow because I ordered it already from Amazon and it'll be here tomorrow. Let me go ahead, get a little cold start for you guys. I mean, it's 80 degrees outside. The car's been sitting here since last night, so it's pretty cold, but it's not gonna be loud. So these cars have a pretty loud cold start from factory. Not loud, but you can tell the difference right away. Cold start is just a little louder than any normal car when it's bone stock. Like I said, the car does have downpipe, so the car does have a downpipe, so that's the only difference from any other car downpipe. But to be honest, it sounds just like factory when I did a cold start. So you can hear it just quieting down pretty much, and in a couple seconds you'll be super quiet. You can't even hear the car's on. But like I said, I'm gonna do the driver's side first, cut it off, see how loud it is, straight pipe, which I know it's gonna be pretty loud. And there it goes, super quiet now. And I know it's gonna be super loud, so I'm gonna go ahead, cut it off, and then just throw the vibrant resonator over the muffler without welding it, and then see the difference, and see if I like it. If I think it's too loud, I might just not do it because I don't want to risk it. But if anything, I can just weld this one back on. The only thing that I'm doing is I'm cutting off the tips out of the muffler so I can weld it into the vibrant resonator, just so the car looks OEM. So I mean, if I don't like it, I can just cut everything back off and weld the stock shit back in it. But yeah, this might be a mistake, I'm not sure yet. But let me go ahead and put the car in the garage and start welding it. All right, so just all the way up. Let me see how bad it's gonna be to cut this off. It's not bad actually, but it's gonna be hard to get it mounted. So you can see this one uses a factory mounts. I can try and make this work, or maybe weld something to this to make, you know, so I can hold the mufflers up, the vibrant ones, or the vibrant resonators up. But I do have to cut this tip off, which that's gonna be fun to weld back on the other one and make it straight. You know, the biggest thing is getting it nice and straight because I do not want any crooked tips. But yeah, these things are huge, and I'm just gonna start off by just shit. I just noticed that it's like sideways, you can see. So yeah, let me go grab the vibrant one and then see how we can muck it up, and then we can choose where we're gonna cut it after that. But I'll probably just cut it right flush with the muffler. This will be easy to re-weld it. If I have to re-weld it, it'll be easy to re-weld if it's flush. But yeah, it's freaking hot in here. I had to close the garage door halfway, and it is 96 degrees in here. It's freaking hot. I'm gonna try to open this window a little bit, see if I can get some fresh air in. I don't have this fan going, but it's looking at doing nothing, and I'm already sweating. All right, so here we have the vibrant resonator and ignore the boogie welds. They're terrible welds that I did like 4 years ago, I believe. And it has a little flex pipe that I have to be cutting off. Of course, I connected the flex pipe here, so I'll be cutting that off. I was just thinking, see if I can use that and put a V-band on this side and maybe just run it there. But it might be too much of a hassle. And this already has this little like 35-degree bend on it, which might help us on the way that this pipe is positioned. I can do some sketchy shit, not sketchy, but some ghetto stuff, like maybe putting this pipe inside of this one, since this is a bigger. I believe this is 3-inch and this is 2.5, and this exhaust seems to be 2.5 as well. So I could probably put that in there and just weld around there to call it a day. For the other side, it's gonna be more tricky because the other side is gonna be brand new resonator. But I'm still gonna have the resonator from factory, so it won't be stupid loud, I guess. Well, one way to find out. I was just looking to see where I should cut it. I think I'm just gonna cut it around here and start the car up and see how loud it is. There we go. Dolly. Yeah, I think it's pretty big compared to the resonator I'm putting in. So let's see how loud it is now. We can go up there, turn the car on. It's gonna be loud. I don't think it's gonna be stupid loud because I still have one muffler, but at least this one side is gonna give me how loud it's gonna be, or how loud I think it should be. And then what I'm gonna do, while the car's running, I'm gonna put this over it and see how much it quiets it down, and just to see if it's enough or if I should just throw that thing back in and just let it be. So let's go ahead and see how loud this thing is. Oh yeah, that quiets it down a lot. You guys can hear the difference between that and this. And that's a cold start, so the car's gonna be way quieter. I'm gonna see if I can stick it in here and just rev it. Look at that, I just literally just put it in there and rev it. So the exhaust is gonna be facing you guys kind of, but let me give it a little gas. So that's with one resonator. Let me take it off and see the difference between that and a straight pipe. Yeah, I think it sounds way better with the one resonator, of course. I don't think I like the no resonator. So I'm just gonna send it. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off and weld this resonator in and see what we can do. All right guys, just finished putting some boogers on the pipe. Not the worst, not the best, pretty ugly to be honest, but it's there, it's straight, it looks good. Same distance as the OEM one, so that looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and lower the car, and I have to drive the car today, so I'm gonna be driving it with one vibrant resonator and one stock one until the other one comes in tomorrow. But this guy showed up. But yeah, so I think that's it for now. I'll be back in a couple of seconds for you guys, but I'll be back tomorrow when the new muffler comes in, and I go ahead and put that on. All right guys, so I just got the resonator, and to be honest, I drove the car yesterday for a little bit with the one resonator on, and I like how it sounds. It's not too loud, it's actually perfect. But let's put the other one and see how it sounds. I'm gonna show you a cold start with just one, and then I'm gonna do another cold start with both and see see the difference. Let's turn this thing on. So dirty, I gotta clean it. So much louder already. Just one. All that noise coming from here. As you can see, we have a brand new vibrant resonator here. We got the one from yesterday already all installed. So we're gonna go ahead, shop this one off, and then see if I can find some pipes so I can make this work. I think I have a small pipe back there that I can use, and that should be enough. But yeah, hopefully it should be pretty straightforward. Yes, there. All right, that's off. I just gotta get my freaking pliers back. Yeah. Timber. Golly, brother. Alright guys, so I put some little goofy welds on it. Doesn't look the best at all. It looks pretty crappy. But yeah, let me go ahead and lower the car and see how it sounds. And I'm really hoping it sounds good, because if not, I gotta go back to the stock ones over there. Well, I'm actually happy how it sounds. It doesn't sound too loud. Those vibrant resonators definitely help a lot. So if you guys are looking for any of those resonators, make sure to hit up Vibrant. And I use them on most of my cars, and they always sound great. As you can tell, the car sounds good, not too loud. All right guys, well that's it for this video. I just wanted to make a quick short video on the exhaust in the car. Just to have another video out for you guys. The next thing I want to do for this car, it's maybe get it a little bit lower and get some different wheels. These wheels are not bad, but I'm kind of tired of them, to be honest. I do want some white wheels. If you guys watch my channel, you know all my cars always have white wheels. It is kind of overplayed, but I love them. So I'm gonna be hunting down some white wheels and possibly post this for sale. So if anyone's interested, let me know. But that's it for this video, guys. If you guys want to watch more, make sure to click that subscribe button, and see you in the next one.